Hi, welcome back. This is Supporting Students in Recovery from Substance Use Disorder, a 10-unit series on recovery high schools, alternative peer groups, and collegiate recovery. I'm Kristen Harper, and I will continue to close out this session as your facilitator. And like always, if you have any questions, then please feel free to contact recovery people for additional information. We would like to welcome you. This is the last section of this series, and we will be reviewing some of the resources that are available both nationally and in the state of Texas, as well as recapping some of the main points from the rest of the series. So just in the way of additional resources online especially, here's some important websites and organizations, examples of schools and collegiate recovery programs that you may want to check out. So we'll start with collegiate recovery. The Association of Recovery in Higher Education is the only national association that has unified all collegiate recovery work that's being done. And their website has some really great resources on it, as well as contact information for regional representatives from the board. I believe that right now, Sierra Castillo in Austin at University of Texas is your current 2018 regional representative. She will be replaced once the conference happens this July. So if you're listening to this recording after July of 2018, then you will need to go to the website to find your new representative for this region of the country. Transforming Youth Recovery is also a wonderful resource. Their website is transformingyouthrecovery.org. And Transforming Youth Recovery has a lot of really great market studies, has some great toolkits that go in a little more depth than what we've gone into as far as asset mapping and building capacity for collegiate recovery. And then also just referring over to the Recovery High School piece, they will also have some Recovery High School information on their site as well. And then the University of Texas Austin Center for Students in Recovery is a really great space. If you can, you should go visit them. They, I believe, have been open for 10 plus years now, and are a really great example of a large public university that are doing this work. And then the University of Houston Cougars in Recovery. If you're in that area, I suggest you reach out to their program as well for really great examples. And as far as recovery high schools go, the Association of Recovery Schools is the only national nonprofit that has brought together all the recovery high school professionals. And so, what's really great about the Association of Recovery Schools and the Association of Recovery in Higher Education is they have decided to join to do a national conference together annually. So, for the past couple of years, they have been co-hosting conferences across the country, and you can go to either one of their websites to check out where the conference is and the dates for that. And then Archway Academy is a recovery high school in Houston, Texas. They have a really great program, and their staff and leadership is always willing to share any best practices that they have found to work, as well as University High School in Austin. Actually, I believe they started off kind of modeling after Archway and have incorporated some really great sort of university and on Austin specific programming. And then Kate's Academy is also in Houston, and this school is formerly Three Oaks Academy, and they have been around for several years now, and their leadership has a wealth of knowledge as well they're willing to share. So you have a lot of really great resources, both nationally and within the state, to look at. And then, of course, you can always reach back out to recovery people for any specific questions. So just to recap quickly, I know you guys have hung in there with me through 10 of these, so I'm really grateful for your time and your dedication and interest in this topic. So I just want to make sure that we go through just sort of the main points for alternative peer groups, recovery high schools, collegiate recovery, and youth recovery community centers. So please remember that you do have a really great resource within your alternative peer group in Texas. It was actually it was created in Texas, in Houston, So, pay attention to this model here as you are moving forward, creating supports for your young people. And again, please feel free to reach out to the Association of Alternative Peer Groups. Here is their website. They're very friendly people, wonderful, brilliant. They will be more than willing to help you create something for your community. And then again, Recovery High Schools, here is the Association of Recovery School website. Again, you're looking to create secondary schools or secondary schools within secondary schools to support students that are in recovery from substance use disorder, co-occurring disorders such as anxiety, depression, ADHD. And then also ARS will be able to help you with the Texas state requirements, and then give you some best practices for how to support students with working a program of recovery. And, we just, again, want to emphasize that this is a really exciting time for collegiate recovery. There seems to be a lot of really interesting trends that are emerging. Most important thing, here's the takeaway if you are trying to start a collegiate recovery supports on your campus, is that they can look very different. You have to decide what's going to work on your campus and for your culture. And here's just some additional resources, again, just to remind you of TYR's website and ARHE's website as well. And one of the coolest things that I've heard of in a while is what the state has actually decided to do with their recovery community centers. And remember, we chatted about this earlier. You do have 8 centers, which is really neat. So look at what your districts are and where you are on the map and see if you have one that you can go visit. So again, the time that we spent together, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And, this is an incredibly important topic, and we really look forward to helping support your efforts to change the direction of so many young people's lives. So thank you so much. Take care.